Hi, welcome to RAMESHSOFT video tutorials. In this video tutorial, we will talk about how to verify page titles and how to verify the text of a web element and how to verify a web element. Now see here, so in order to verify page titles, so before that, every page contains some title, right? So in order to verify the titles, we have one interface called WebDriver interface. So if you don't know about WebDriver interface, just watch my previous videos. So inside this WebDriver interface, we are having a method called getTitle. So whenever we call title on the driver, it is going to return the current window title in the form of string. In the same way, in order to get text of a web element, in order to work with web elements, to perform actions on web elements, we are having interface called WebElement interface. Inside this WebElement interface, we are having one method called getText. So whenever we call getText method on the web element, it is going to return the text of the web element in the form of string. So by using these two methods, by using WebDriver interface getTitle method, we can get the title of the current window in the form of string. In order to get text of the web element interface is having one method called getText. Even we know that the total methods present in WebDriver interface and what is the usage and the total number of web element interface methods and their usage, right? Just watch my previous videos, you will get the complete picture. And so in order to check whether the web element is displayed or not, enabled or not, we know, right, we are having some methods called isDisplayed method. In order to check whether the web element is enabled or not, we have a method called isEnabled method. Whether radio button is selected or not, checkbox is selected or not. For that we have one method called isSelected method. It means whenever we call isDisplayed, isEnabled on a web element, if the web element is displayed, it returns true. If it is not displayed, it returns false. In the same way, if the web element is enabled, then it returns true, else it returns false, right? Now see here, let me go with one example. Take anything, Facebook or Gmail or anything, and then we'll validate. See here one by one. Now see here what I'm doing. Create the class, new class, text page titles. Click on finish. Now see here what I'm doing. Let me write the main method. Let me launch the browser. So we know, right, different ways to launch the browser, but out of this I'm following this approach. New Firefox driver. Now with this line, whenever we create object in this way, here I'm creating object by using interface reference name. So at this line, on this driver, I can access only the methods present in this WebDriver interface. And whenever we are writing this line, so as a part of this line, Firefox driver is going to be instantiated, and as a part of this Firefox driver class, this class is having one constructor called a default constructor, that is Firefox driver default constructor. Inside this constructor, we have the code in such a way that it is going to pick up Firefox default binary and it is going to launch the Firefox browser. So compulsory in your machine, Firefox browser binary should be there, otherwise we will get exception. Now on this driver, I am calling get method. Now I am entering https://www.facebook.com or gmail. Any application, Flipkart or anything. Now see here, let me take flipkart.com. Now see here, I want to get title of this page, right? In order to get title of the page, yes, so my WebDriver interface is having method called getTitle method. It returns the title of the current window in the form of string. Now see here what I'm doing. Now on this driver, call getTitle method. Now it is going to return the title of the page in the form of string. Now see here, so whenever we are getting values from application, those values we can call as a what? Actual values. Now see here, let me print on the console SYSO of actual title is plus actual value. Just let me run this program. Right click, run as Java application. You see the output what happens? It's going to initiate the browser and then enters the URL flipkart.com. Our get method will wait till the page is loaded. Yes, it's done. Now see here, what is the actual title is online shopping site for mobiles, fashion, books, electronics, home appliances and what more, right? So this is my actual title. This I am getting from where? Application. Now see here, let me copy, and this is expected value string. Let me write expected value control V. Now see here what I am doing. Now see here what I am doing. Now I am validating. If my actual value dot equals ignore case of expected value. If these two are true, I am writing SYSO. Yes, I am writing SYSO titles are matching. Titles are matching. Else SYSO titles are not matching. Right now see here, so this title I am getting from application. This is our expected value. Now say if these two are true, then I can say our title is matching and the titles are equal. Now say here, right click, run as Java application. Just see the output what happens. Just observe the output. Yes, Flipkart is launched. Yes, done. Now see here, so this is our actual title that we are getting from the application. Now what is the output I am getting? Titles are matching. That is, this title and this title both are matching. That's why we are getting our as a what? Titles are matching, right? So suppose if you want to get the text of the element, right? Now see here what I am doing. Now see here, so every application. Now see here what I am doing. Let me take bing.com, right? Every application, anything, bing.com. Now see here what my Bing title is. Bing is going to have the title Bing application, Java application. Now see here, so in this case our test case should fail because if condition is going to be false, right? Now see here, Bing is done. See here, titles are not matching because our title is what? Bing, right? Bing. Now let me paste here Bing. Now see here, now if I run this, it is going to be equal, run as Java application. Just after the output, so Bing page is going to be entered. Yes, Bing is open, Bing page is open. Now see here, titles are matching, right? Because now actual value is Bing, expected value is what? Bing. That's why it is matching. Now see here, so in this Bing page, I want to get the text of this Bing. So bing.com. Now see here, I want to get the text of this Bing, right? Right click on inspect. Now see here, which is having ID as well as this WebElement is starting with anchor tag and which is having what? Text. So when you want to use link text and partial link text, it should meet two conditions. That WebElement should start with anchor tag A and this web element should contains what? Text called MSN. Now here what I'm doing, now just observe here, driver dot find element by dot link text. So what is the text it is having? MSN. Now it is going to return and it is going to identify that element in the form of web element. This is MSN, right? Now see here, this MSN, I want text of this web element. So if the web element is having text, I want this text, right? So now see here what I'm doing, in order to get text of the web element, we are having one method called, what is that method? Get text method. So whenever I am calling get text method, it is going to return the text of this web element, string text. Now here I am printing SYSO of text of MSN web element is what is that? Plus text. Now see here, let me run this program, right click, run as Java application. Now I'm going to get the text of that MSN web element, which is going to have, I think, MSN as a text. Now see here, browser is open and URL is entered. Now just check the output. Now see here, the title is Bing. Bing titles are matching, and then the text of the MSN web element is what? MSN, right? So this is the way to get the text of a web element, and this is the way to get the what? Titles of an element. And I want to click on this MSN. I want to click on this MSN. Just observe here what I'm doing. Let me click on this MSN. Now it is opening in new tab, right? So whenever I'm clicking on MSN, this MSN page is opening in new tab. Now see here. So if I'm writing the condition, before I'm performing action, I'm doing validation. So we have different types of validations are there. Verifier validations, soft assertions, hard assertions. By using testng, we can provide assertions. We have a separate class called assert. By using assert class, we can provide the validations. A lot of ways are there. So with the expected conditions, we can provide the validations, right? In coming videos, we'll talk elaborately. Now I'm talking, if MSN web element is displayed and MSN web element is enabled, then do the what action? Now click on this text dot click, text dot MSN dot click, MSN dot click. So a lot of validations we need to write it, because validation is heart of your test script. If it is not, then throw the exception. In coming videos, we'll talk how to create our own exceptions and how we need to throw the dynamic exceptions in real time. All those things we'll discuss. Yes. Now see here, let me run this program. Now if I run this, it is going to check, my Selenium engine is going to check if the web element is displayed and enabled, it returns what? True. If it is not enabled and displayed, it returns false. So if it is true, then it is going to click on this element. If it is not true, then it is going to throw the what? Exception, right? Now see here, let me run this program. Right click, run as Java application. Now see the output, what happens. Now first I am going to launch the browser, URL is entered. Now see here, the moment it's clicked on MSN, now it is opening in what? New page, right? New window, right? But when I open it in manually, it is opening in what? New window. Now see here, this is Bing, titles are matching, and text of web element is MSN, and we are able to click on this element or not? Yes, sir. Now let me write SYSO clicked on MSN element. Now see here, so when I open it in normal, see here, when I'm clicking on this MSN, it is opening in new tab. When it comes to automation, when we are executing automation, it is launching in what? It is opening in new window. Just observe here, again let me run one more time. Right click, run as Java application. Now see the output, just observe the output. Now see the output. Yes, URL is entered. The moment I am clicking on MSN, I have observed it is opening in what? New window. It means in Selenium, tabs and windows are what? Equal, right? Now we see in the coming videos, if we have 100 videos, in the interview they'll ask, if we have 100 windows, can we handle 100 windows? I want to switch to 33rd window, or if I have 10 windows, I want to switch to 3rd window, 4th window, can we do it? Yes, we can do it very comfortably. In the coming videos, we'll talk how to do that, right? So this is about how to get the page titles and text of web element, and how do you validate a basic validation on the web elements. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Thank you so much.